Luna and the Rainbow Garden. Luna was a curious little girl with curly brown hair and bright blue eyes. She loved exploring the forest near her home, always looking for new adventures. One sunny afternoon, Luna ventured deeper into the forest than ever before. She followed a winding path covered with soft moss and colorful leaves. After walking for hours, Luna realized she was lost. Instead of feeling scared, she felt excited. This could be a wonderful adventure, she said. Through a gap between two enormous oak trees, Luna saw beautiful rainbow colors shimmering in the distance. She squeezed through and discovered the most magnificent garden ever. Flowers of every color glowed with magical light in perfect circles. "Welcome to the Rainbow Garden," said a sweet voice. A beautiful butterfly with rainbow wings appeared, floating near purple flowers. "I'm Sparkle, the guardian of this garden. I've been waiting for someone special like you." Luna's eyes grew wide with wonder. "These flowers are incredible. They're glowing like tiny stars." Sparkle fluttered closer, her wings creating a gentle breeze that smelled like honey and roses. "These aren't ordinary flowers, dear Luna. Each color has special magic that can help others in wonderful ways. Would you like to learn about them?" Luna nodded eagerly. She had always believed in magic, and now she was standing right in the middle of it. Sparkle led Luna to the center of the garden, where 7 sections of flowers grew in a perfect circle around a crystal clear pond. Each section glowed with a different color and hummed with magical energy. "Let me introduce you to our rainbow flowers," Sparkle said proudly. "Red flowers give courage to those who are scared. Orange flowers bring joy to sad hearts. Yellow flowers share wisdom for solving problems. Green flowers help things grow and heal. Blue flowers bring peace to angry minds. Purple flowers help dreams come true." Luna walked around the circle, amazed by each section. How do they share their magic? When someone truly needs help, and when someone with a kind heart wants to help them, the flowers will share their magic, Sparkle explained. But remember, magic works best when it comes from love and the desire to help others. Just then, they heard soft crying from behind a large spotted mushroom. Someone needed help. Behind the mushroom sat a small white rabbit, crying into his paws. "I'm Fluffy," he said sadly. "I used to have beautiful rainbow fur, red ears, orange paws, yellow belly, green back, blue tail, indigo spots, and purple whiskers. But a terrible storm washed away all my colors. Now I'm just plain white, and I feel so ordinary." Luna's heart filled with sympathy. She looked at the glowing flowers nearby. "We'll help you get your colors back, Fluffy. But first, let's help other animals in the garden. Magic works best when it's shared with love." Fluffy wiped his eyes with a small paw. "Do you really think helping others could bring back my colors?" "I believe kindness creates the strongest magic of all," Luna said warmly. "Colors don't make someone special. Your kind heart does. The colors are just extra beauty." For the first time, Fluffy smiled a tiny smile. "Okay, I'll try to help." They heard a frightened squeak from the red flowers. Someone was in trouble. Near the red courage flowers, they found a tiny gray mouse trembling behind a flower stem. "I'm Pip," he whispered. "I got lost, and I'm scared of everything. I'm the smallest mouse in my family." Luna knelt down gently. "We won't hurt you. I'm Luna, and these are my friends Sparkle and Fluffy." "But I'm not brave at all," Pip squeaked. "I'm afraid of loud noises, big animals, dark places, and getting lost." Luna touched a red flower, and warm red light surrounded her hand. She felt courage fill her heart. "Pip, you were brave to explore on your own. Courage isn't about not being scared. It's about doing what's right, even when you are scared." The red light spread around them all. Pip stopped trembling and stood taller. "Maybe I am braver than I thought. I did make it to this magical garden by myself." The red flower pulsed with light, and Pip's gray fur began to sparkle with tiny red glimmers. "I feel different," he said with wonder. "I still feel scared sometimes, but I also feel like I can handle whatever comes next." They heard sad sighing from the orange flowers. At the orange joy flowers, they found a small hedgehog sitting alone, looking very sad. His spines were dull brown, and he stared at the ground. "Hello, I'm Luna. What's your name?" she said cheerfully. "I'm Spike," he said in a flat voice. "Nothing fun ever happens to me. I used to love playing games, but everything seems boring and gray now." Luna touched an orange flower, and golden orange light began to glow. She felt bubbles of happiness rising in her chest. "Let's play a game. Who can find the most beautiful thing here?" "I don't know," Spike said doubtfully. "I'm not good at games anymore." "There's no wrong answer," Luna said warmly. "I think the most beautiful thing is how Sparkle's wings make tiny rainbows in the air." Pip squeaked excitedly. "I think it's how the orange flowers dance even when there's no wind." Fluffy added, "I think it's how all the different flowers grow together like a happy family." The orange light grew brighter around them. Spike looked around with new eyes, and slowly a smile formed on his face. "I think the most beautiful thing is how you all came to talk to me when I was alone. I forgot how nice it feels to have friends." The orange flowers burst into brilliant light, and Spike's spines began to shimmer with warm orange sparkles. He laughed joyfully for the first time in a long while. A confused buzzing came from the yellow flowers. At the yellow wisdom flowers, a small bee named Buzz was flying in worried circles. "My whole family has disappeared," she cried. "We were collecting nectar this morning, but when I went back to our hive, everyone was gone." Luna touched a yellow flower, and golden wisdom light helped her think clearly. "Let's solve this mystery step by step. Where were they collecting nectar?" "At the edge of the garden," Buzz said, "and there were white and pink flower petals scattered around our hive entrance." "Those sound like apple blossom petals," Luna realized. "Your family probably found an apple tree in bloom and went to collect nectar together." Sure enough, beyond the garden's edge was a magnificent apple tree covered in blossoms, with Buzz's entire family buzzing happily among the flowers. Thank you, Buzz said joyfully. I was so worried I couldn't think straight. Everyone now sparkled with golden wisdom light. A loud crash came from the green flowers. At the green growth flowers, a fallen branch had crushed several magical flowers. An old tortoise named Sage sat sadly beside them. I've been the gardener here for many years, but I'm too old to fix this damage, he said. Luna knelt beside the wilted flowers. Can the healthy flowers help heal the damaged ones? Growth magic works best when many hearts work together, Sparkle explained. Luna and her friends all touched the healthy green flowers. Let's share our energy, Luna said. Emerald green light began to flow from their hands. Picture the broken flowers growing strong and healthy again, Luna instructed. The green light spread to the damaged flowers. Slowly, the wilted stems straightened, crushed petals unfurled, and the flowers began to glow again. The magic also flowed to Sage, healing the cracks in his shell and making him stand straighter. I feel young again, Sage said with wonder. You've shown me that the most powerful magic comes from friends working together. Everyone now glowed with emerald green sparkles. Angry voices came from the blue flowers. At the blue peace flowers, a red squirrel named Nutkin and a brown chipmunk named Chip were arguing loudly. It's my acorn, Nutkin said angrily. I buried it here 3 days ago. I found it fair and square, Chip replied, his cheeks puffed with anger. Luna touched a blue flower, and cool, calming light surrounded her. She felt all tension leave her body. Let's sit down and talk about this peacefully, she said in a gentle voice. The blue magic helped everyone relax. Nutkin, where exactly did you bury your acorn? Luna asked calmly. Next to that white stone, Nutkin pointed. And Chip, where did you find yours? Under those fallen leaves over there, Chip said. Pip scurried to examine both spots. Look, there are actually 2 different acorns. Nutkin's is still buried here, and Chip found a different one over there. Both animals looked embarrassed. I'm sorry, Nutkin said. I was so worried I didn't look carefully. I'm sorry, too, Chip said. I should have listened instead of arguing. Soon they were laughing and sharing both acorns. Everyone now sparkled with peaceful blue light. Soft sighing came from the purple flowers. Near the purple dream flowers sat a small mouse with violet eyes, humming softly, but with tears on her whiskers. I'm Melody, she said. I love to sing and dream of performing for all the forest animals, but my voice is too small and quiet. Fluffy, now sparkling with 5 colors, hopped closer. I understand. I dream of having my rainbow colors back so I can make others smile again. Luna touched a purple flower, and brilliant purple light swirled around them like stardust. Your dreams are about bringing joy to others. That's the most powerful kind. Everyone hold hands around Melody and Fluffy, Luna suggested. Let's focus on their dreams. The purple light grew stronger, creating a beautiful spiral of energy. Suddenly, Melody's voice became strong and clear, attracting birds from across the garden. At the same time, Fluffy's white fur transformed back into brilliant rainbow colors: red ears, orange paws, yellow belly, green back, blue tail, indigo spots, and purple whiskers. My colors, Fluffy exclaimed joyfully. They're more beautiful than ever. Your dreams came true because they were about helping others, Sparkle explained. Everyone now sparkled with all 6 colors of rainbow magic. As Luna and her friends stood together, their rainbow sparkles grew brighter until they formed beautiful auras around each of them. You've learned the true secret of the rainbow garden, Sparkle said proudly. The real magic comes from kindness, friendship, and helping others. The flowers just help us remember what we already have inside us. Luna looked at her friends: brave Pip, joyful Spike, colorful Fluffy, wise Sage, and all the others. We all helped each other, and by helping others, we found the magic we needed. The flowers in all 7 sections glowed together, creating a magnificent rainbow over the garden. A small, glowing seed floated down to Luna's hands. This is a rainbow seed, Sparkle explained. It will remind you that you're creating magic whenever you help someone with love. Luna tucked the precious seed into her pocket, where it glowed warmly. Will I see the garden again? Luna asked. The rainbow garden will always be here for those who need it most. Sparkle smiled mysteriously. Once you're a friend of the garden, you're always welcome. As sunset painted the sky, Luna knew it was time to go home. She hugged each friend goodbye and followed Sparkle back to the gap between the oak trees. Remember, Sparkle said, whenever you see a rainbow, think of us and the magic we shared. Luna stepped through the gap and found herself on the familiar forest path. When she looked back, the gap shimmered and faded, as if the garden was tucked safely between the ordinary world and the world of dreams. Walking home with the rainbow seed glowing in her pocket, Luna smiled. She couldn't wait to share kindness and magic with everyone she met. And from that day forward, whenever Luna helped someone who was scared, sad, confused, hurt, angry, or had a special dream, the rainbow seed would glow brightly, reminding her that she was spreading the magic of the rainbow garden wherever she went. Now, close your eyes and follow Sister Moonlight into a sweet dreamland. Good night, sweet dreams.